Hi guys, what's up y'all? It's your boy Nicholas back again with another exclusive Red Pill video. Sorry if I'm covering the camera a bit, but on this video we are going to be talking about a different type of subject today. So today we are going to be talking about life in 2025. So a different type of video subject today. So anyways, guys, we're gonna walk. So let's get started the video. I think first I'm gonna go to the car just so you can get like a drink of water or whatever. Sorry if you're not really seeing anything right now. It's because I'm dehydrated and I really want something to drink. So I'm currently in my town right now and I'm trying to figure this out. Let me put down the camera. I'm sorry you're not going to see anything for a minute, but hold on. Alright guys, so back to the walk, okay? Needed to get a drink because I'm kind of dehydrated and stuff. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that we're talking about life in 2025 and why it's terrible or anything you think of it. So yeah. So recently, guys, I noticed in 2025 that life is getting worse. And I know I made a previous video a little while ago. I'm currently in my town right now. I'm currently in my town area walking right now, but But I noticed a few hours ago during trying to think. During the other video about, how we're entering a great tribulation period soon or Armageddon or whatever, I have a feeling that later 2025 is not going to be good. And I can tell you guys that later 2025 is not going to be good, guys. And it's crazy because, we're already in early 2025. Maybe not early 2025, but guys, we are literally almost halfway through this year. The halfway point is June 2025. By the time June 2025 happens, we're literally already going to be halfway through the point of this year. And that is crazy. That is crazy, guys. Because, we're still considered technically in early 2025. We're still technically in early 2025. But, the halfway point is June. So, June 2025... hold on, let me clean the camera for a second. It's the halfway point. And then you get late 2025. So then you get July. Then you get August. Then you get September. You get July, August, September, October, November, and December, guys. Right after that. And we're not really that far away from May either. Because guess what? Tomorrow is the last day of April, guys. Like, tomorrow is the last day of April. Tomorrow is April 30th. So that means after that, when we get May 1st, May 2nd, we're literally already in May at that point. So that means we're already almost near summer. And we don't really have that much longer till summer, guys. Like, look, guys. Look at the grass. Look at the trees. You have trees blooming. You have flowers on the ground. And there's a couple walking, so I might as well social distance myself and back up a few feet. And, besides that, you have green grass, you have flowers blooming. It's a sign that we're almost near summer. And spring is only just a prelude. And, during summer, it's going to get real hot. Like, during summer, it's going to get real hot. I'm not saying, 60, 70 degrees. It's going to be, fucking hot this summer, guys. It's going to jump up to 80. It's going to jump up to 90. It's going to jump up to, 100, 110 degrees, basically. And by late May, it's already going to be high temperatures, guys. Because where I live, spring is really short. Where I live, guys, spring is really short. Because spring is divided into 3 sections, okay? You have early spring where it's cold. Still kind of like winter. Early spring is basically late winter. Early spring is basically late winter. So, say anything like early March to early April, okay? Early March to early April is early spring, okay? Late March to early April is early spring, okay? And you got the rest of March too, where it's kind of freezing cold. So in March, during the day, it could be 50, okay? In March, during the day, it could be 50, okay? Or it could be 45, or 40, or 30, or 28, whatever. Degrees, not Celsius, okay? And then you get middle spring, which you get the peak spring season of actual spring itself. So then late March to early April is early spring where it's cold. And then you get mid-spring. So from middle of April to late April, that is where the weather gets nice. So you get days that are 60 degrees, 70 degrees. So you get days that are 60 degrees, 70 degrees. That is what mid to late April's like. And early May too. Okay. Someone's letting me cross the street. Thank goodness I pushed the button. And then another thing, guys. Okay. And then besides that, you also get, besides late April to early May, then you get mid-May to, okay, I'm trying to figure out, to the rest of summer, basically. So mid-May to the rest of summer, it's usually summer at that point. Because from mid to late May all the way up to the end of summer to the end of August, it's hot. It's really hot. So our summers here are kind of long, basically. So from mid-May up until, so from mid-May all the way up until August is when the weather gets warm. And then, and then September begins to cool down. October is a mixed bag, basically. So September begins to cool down. October is a mixed bag, basically. November begins to get cold. December, it's cold, like freezing cold at that point. January is cold, like probably the coldest month. And February is still freezing cold too, but it's usually the most snowy, and then it goes on. But then let's talk about 2025 in general, okay? So we're in early 2025, okay? And life in 2025 is not really the best. You got inflation. We're in a great recession right now. Like, we're in a recession right now, guys. We're in a recession. We are on the way to a depression. And people are suffering right now, guys. Not regular suffering, but they're suffering so bad that it's so hard to live and get by this year. Like, it's literally so hard to live and get by in 2025 without a support. That's how hard it is to live in 2025. It's not easy, guys. Like, it's not even easy getting around in 2025. Because with all this AI and all this tech trash, or whatever you want to call it, or basically, I mean, technology's gotten easier, but life in the real world is hard as hell. Because it's so hard. Like, it's so hard to get a job these days. No one wants to work. No one wants to hire. No one can do work. That's how bad we are heading to guys. That's how bad we're heading to, guys. No one wants to work. No one wants to get a job. People aren't hiring. We're in a recession right now. And we're getting to a point where it's going to get so bad that soon shit is gonna hit the fan. Like, shit's gonna hit the fan soon, guys. And even worse, 3 countries lost their power. And since 3 countries lost their power, we're on the verge of a big, insane, massive event gonna happen this year. And it's not gonna be a good event either. Because whatever's coming to this country is gonna probably be worse than probably the last 5 years. Or probably worse than the last 10 years too. Like, what's coming to this country is going to be worse than the last 5 years or the last 10 years. It's going to be worse because from what I'm hearing is that we're probably not going to have power soon. We're probably not going to have a power grid soon. Because they're planning an EMP. They're going to knock out the power grids, guys. And World War III is going to start. And then Civil War is going to start. And then the stock market's going to crash. And then store shelves are going to be empty in 2 weeks, guys. Like, store shelves are literally going to be empty in 2 weeks, guys. That's not a lot of time to prepare. Like, we only got 2 weeks to prepare, guys. And most people aren't even prepared for what's coming. And that's just terrifying. Because, we don't have a lot of time. And if they say 2 weeks, that's not a lot of time to prepare. And by the time we get into May, June, or even late 2025, it's probably going to get insanely bad, guys. Insanely bad. Late 2024 was just the prelude. But later 2025 is where it's actually going to begin. And early 2024, back before I made this channel, that was probably where warnings were beginning to pop up. Warnings were beginning to pop up in early 2024. Like, you had the April 8th eclipse, okay? The April 8th eclipse was a warning, guys. The April 8th eclipse was probably the very first warning that was going to indicate that something was going to happen soon. And we didn't know if it was 2024 or 2025. But from what I think, 2024 was just a prelude year. Like, 2024 was just a prelude year. And guess what? You look back to 2024, and at least in 2024, at least you still kind of somewhat had normal in 2024. At least in 2024, at least you still kind of had somewhat normal. But not to like a crazy extent. Nothing like 2010, nothing like 2011, nothing like 2012 before 12/21 happened, no. Nothing like that, okay? The 2020s on its own are already bad enough. And someone's walking, so go ahead and film a video. But yeah, 2020s are already bad enough on its own, basically. Because of many other things. Like, the early 2020s were bad for many other reasons. Like, COVID was probably the worst of them, but 2021 and 2022, those 2 years, they're bad for their own reasons, basically. They're bad for many other reasons. But, trying to see. Let's keep going. Let's continue filming this video. But yeah, guys, I know I'm filming this video, but yeah. They were bad for many other reasons. And 2023 was kind of like a weird year because, you know, it was pretty much the middle of the decade at that point. Because the middle of the decade is usually 2023, 2024, and 2025. And then early 2020s was like 2020 to 2022. And I don't know, guys. The later 2020s is going to be so much different than now. And if the power grid does go down, or if it does get insanely so much worse with martial law and shit, and I know I'm saying just my opinion, it's really not going to feel the same, guys. Imagine we just suddenly go back like 20 years, or imagine we suddenly go back 300 to 500 years. Not physically, but in a way where it's like we're back to the 1700s again and we have no technology or anything and all that other stuff. I'm scared for the future, y'all. Like, I'm scared for the future, and no one is prepared for it. Like, no one is prepared for it. And it's sad, guys. Like, it's sad. Like, it's really, really sad. Because they think some imaginary being's just gonna come out of the sky and rapture them. Like, they literally think some imaginary being's just gonna come out of the sky and rapture them. Gotta be quiet because we're passing the fire department. Gotta be quiet because we're passing the fire department. Alright, let's get on the sidewalk. So I just passed the fire department. I have to be quiet. Well, in that little section. But it doesn't matter, because when shit hits the fan, it's probably when things are going to get serious. Nothing gets done about anything until shit hits the fan. That's what I can tell you guys. Nothing gets done until shit hits the fan. And I don't know who that is to the right. But I just gotta be safe because you really can't trust anyone around here. There's a speed thing going on right now. Yeah, there's a speed thing right now. That's on. But yeah, guys, I'm filming this video. But nothing gets done until shit hits the fan. That's what I can literally tell you. Like, nothing gets done until shit hits the fan. And it's scary. Because basically, when shit hits the fan, you know, It's when things are just gonna get so bad that nothing gets done until that point in time. And when it does hit the fan, it's gonna get so bad in this country. And we're only seeing the prelude, guys. We're not gonna see the end results or anything, guys. Like, we're not seeing the end results or anything. That's crazy. Because here's the truth, guys. We're only seeing a prelude. There's the sign right here. Like, we're only seeing a prelude, guys. We're not seeing the whole thing. We're not seeing the end of it. And we won't even see the end of it anyways. Most people are not going to survive to see the end of it. Like, I know we can't show anything right now because I don't want to accidentally dox the car or the vehicle or anything, so you gotta hang low. And how long have I been filming for? 21 minutes. Guess we can go back to the town bench and guess we can continue filming right there. Man, this is like painful. This is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Alright guys, we're almost back at the town bench. But yeah guys, I agree, nothing gets done until shit hits the fan. And I know that's exaggeration or sounds stupid, but it's true, guys. Like it's literally true, guys. And then besides that, you know, it's like, does it even matter? Like, does it even matter? Because, sorry about that, I had an itch and squiggle a bit. Moved and gave myself some extra room. Hold on, trying to make sure I'm not disturbing anything. But yeah, guys, when it does happen, there's no imaginary being coming to rapture anyone, okay? There's no imaginary Jesus gonna come out of the sky. There's no imaginary being coming to rescue you. No one's coming to rescue you, guys. And the thing is, we die and that's it. Or we die and then there's the reincarnation soul trap and we have to escape these beings. That's all there is, guys. That's all there is. You die, there's non-existence or nothing, or you die, you're tricked with a false light, which the false light is really the reincarnation soul trap, and that's all. And I know I'm filming a video right now on YouTube, but, you know, it's true. Like, it's literally true. And that's crazy, guys. Like, it's crazy. Probably gonna move to the next bench because there's someone right there and I don't want to disturb that person. But yeah, we really don't have a lot of time. And time is crucial. Time is limited. And, you know, and with life in 2025, it's hard to tell what the future is going to be, guys. We're in a recession. We're probably more likely going to be in a Great Depression later this year. Besides being in a Great Depression later this year, probably. We also have empty shelves coming soon to grocery stores, which is bad. And we have so many other bad, terrible things. And it's so hard to think to have a future. It's even crazier, guys, because you know the sheep, right? You know the sheep and you know all these NPCs in society, guys. You know all these NPCs, bots, and characters, guys. they think that this summer's gonna be like a golden age. Like, the thing is, they think this summer's gonna be like a golden age. They think that this summer's gonna be so great. Like, they think this summer's gonna be like a golden age. Like, they think it's gonna be like some golden age 2016 shit. Like, most of the sheep think this summer's gonna be some golden age 2016 shit. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that's not happening, and that's never gonna happen, guys. We're not going to a golden age, and I know for a fact we're not going to a golden age. The golden age is brainwash. The golden age is brainwash, and it's a lie, guys. The golden age they're actually planning is not a golden age. What they're planning is an EMP attack, another pandemic, lockdowns, martial law, empty grocery store shelves. Let me see, what else? Besides martial law, lockdown, EMP, war, inflation, depression, that's what's coming this summer, guys. It's probably going to be more likely to happen this summer. And that just proves time is crucial, guys. Like, time is crucial. And we really don't have a lot of time, guys. And it's crazy because what will May bring? What will June bring? And what will even July or the summer months bring? My guess is nothing good, guys. Like, nothing good. And I know I'm filming this video right now, but it's my job. Like, it's my job to film this video, and it's my job to let people know so they're informed, guys. And this is why time is crucial. People think a golden age is coming, but that's not true. There's no golden summer coming. There's no golden age. It's the truth. And it's hard because we're convicting, it's hard to convince Trump fans and people who support Trump and whoever that there's no golden age coming. I know I'm making a YouTube video, but it's true. Like, it's literally true. And then besides that, let me think what else. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. I don't know. And then we're gonna move because of copyrighted music. It's so bad because we might go into a depression this summer and all this other bad junk. And it's crucial. And then I see some modern woman, which we gotta, you know what Big Bro Trend says, right? You know what Trend says, right? We don't talk to modern woman, guys. We don't talk to modern woman. That's what Big Bro Trend said. And this is why it's crazy outside, guys. Because out in these streets, man, it's crazy. So yeah, I can say we're in a recession. I can say that there's this terrible time coming, and yeah, you really don't have a lot of time. But yeah, that's what I'm really saying. So yeah. But yeah, the rest of 2025 is terrible, I think. And basically, for those watching the video, enjoy what time is left, okay? Enjoy what time of normalcy is left, okay? We don't have a lot of time of normalcy left, okay? We don't have a lot of time of normalcy left, okay? We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised next week. We're not promised next month. We're not promised next year. We're not promised anything, guys. And we're not guaranteed anything. We are on a ticking time bomb, guys. We're on a ticking time bomb, and we don't have a lot of time until the inevitable happens, guys. Because this big event is coming very soon. And prepared or not, it's gonna affect everyone. And it's not some golden age happening, guys. No, not even close. There's no 2016 coming back. There's no 1980s coming back. There's no 2005 coming back. There's no 2000s coming back. I'm sorry. It's not happening, guys. Be prepared for the inevitable, guys. Be prepared for the Great Depression 2.0, guys. Be prepared. It's not good, guys. Be prepared for civil war. Be prepared for depressing times in America, guys. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know what she's doing. I don't even know what the heck that modern woman's doing. Bro, what the heck? See, it's dangerous outside, guys. It's dangerous. This proves of the times we're in, guys. So yeah, be prepared for the inedible, guys. Be prepared. And other than that, let me think. What else? And yeah. So enjoy what time is left. Enjoy whatever's left of normalcy, okay? Because everything is cooked, okay? Everything is cooked. All generations are pretty much cooked. With Gen Z probably being the second cooked next to Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha's the most cooked. Well, Gen Z's the second cooked. And then Gen Beta, the ones that were recently born this year, Gen Beta probably is never going to have a childhood anyway. So they're probably never going to grow up at all. They won't even know what happened to them. So Gen Beta probably wouldn't know what happened to them. Gen Alpha's probably the most doomed. Gen Z is the second most doomed. And I don't know, the ones that are gonna get it easy in this world is basically the boomers and Gen X. They're probably the ones getting it easy. And then the millennials are on the same level as Gen Z, basically. So they're on the same level. And then Gen X and baby boomers are probably getting it the best. And the rich elites are getting it the best. And, you know, Gen Alpha's the cooked out of all of them. And Gen Beta wouldn't even know what happened to them. Because, yeah, we're cooked, guys. We're cooked. We're screwed. It's over, y'all. Like, it's over, y'all. And, yeah, we're cooked. And that's it. So enjoy whatever's left in normalcy, whatever ends next month, the fall month, whatever. I don't know. Just enjoy whatever's left. So, yeah. Anyways, all I'm saying is just my opinion. So, yeah. But anyways, end of video. So, yeah.